Chantal. This is Ash joining you here live with Dr. Bob and Adam B. CC Moss talking a little bit of trash, interacting with the fans a little bit. I'm glad that CC Moss and I talked before this, or else her and I might have had the same outfit coming into this today.
And we saw Chantal back in October and put on a great performance against Lufisto guys, but came up short, but definitely won the appreciation of the Seaway Valley fans and definitely got the, you know, the nod, the praise from Seaway management to come back here tonight. Opponent change forward. Red was supposed to take on Taylor Rising, but taking on CC Moss. What can you tell us about CC Moss, Ash?
Well, CC Moss is the first time here in SVW, and we were super excited for her to make her debut. This is also the first time that both of these women are matching up, and they both have quite similar styles. They both have strong strikes. Neither of them are huge flyers, so it'll be interesting to see how these two match up, because on paper, this is a pretty balanced matchup.
Moss showing that she does have a little bit of a strength advantage. Both of these lockouts have gone in her favor. Going for the strike. A little disrespectful too. She had till 5, could have broken that up clean. But it is the MO of CC Moss. Just getting under their opponent's skin, getting under the fans' skin here.
CC Moss definitely thinking that she deserves a little bit more respect here from the fans. I mean, she came out in a fur coat, for heaven's sakes. This girl is bougie, and this girl deserves all of our respect, clearly.
And Chantal definitely not getting an easy ride in her first few appearances in Seaway. Like I mentioned, wrestled Lufisto, now wrestling another heavy hitter in CC Moss, but this young woman from the Maritimes, guys, has been making impressions everywhere she's gone and will definitely be a name to watch in wrestling all through Canada. But CC Moss, not going to be one to be overlooked, that's for sure.
Well, look at the angle here on that wrist lock, really using the leverage and the strength of that is to her favor, trying to rip the arm right out of the socket.
Chantal is definitely a big supporter of SVW, and she loves all of her fans here. She is from the Maritimes, but considers Ontario to be kind of her second home here because of all the support she gets from the fans. She's been doing a lot of training lately and getting a lot better. I mean, clearly just got knocked over by CC Moss here, this powerhouse of a woman.
I promise you, Moss does not care how much her opponent loves Ontario, nor how much training she's done, that's for sure.
Absolutely. CC Moss absolutely rocking Chantal, but at the moment here, CC Moss cornered in the cover and playing a little bit of a silly game here.
I mean, guys, I look at CC Moss and I'm almost reminded of the old 90s Joshi monsters like Asia Kongbo Nakano. I mean, she looks like she's built just to punish her opponents and definitely gonna lay it on to Chantal after luring her in.
An apt comparison considering how much pain Chantal is in right now.
I mean, yeah, Chantal is just in so much pain here with CC Moss. Clearly the powerhouse. While they both have similar styles, CC Moss with a clear power advantage here over Chantal. And while we said, yeah, Chantal can love her fans and want to be an inspiration to all the young girls out there, CC Moss doesn't care about any of that. She just wants to punish.
I think she just told 8 little kids to shut up.
Clearly CC Moss not caring about those little girls like Chantal.
Chantal on the defensive, CC Moss all over her opponent when she's not trading barbs with these children in the front row. And, you know, those kids have to be careful, though. I mean, CC Moss, I would not put it past her to, you know.
Is she going to go out there and beat up the kids?
I mean, weird things have happened in wrestling shows, Dr. Bob.
I tell you, Dr. Bob, I talked with CC Moss before.
Oh!
I mean, that girl will not hesitate to put a Moss attack on anybody who crosses her path.
So she beat some kids, all right. Goes for the pin.
Just the disrespect there, just placing her foot on Chantal like, I've got you, you don't even need to try. Chantal here, though, Adam B., as you said, faced Lufisto back at the last inaugural SVW pay-per-view. Shout out to Lufisto, who has unfortunately broken her toe and will be unable to compete tonight. But Lufisto and Cece Moss are kind of in the same regard that they are both big powerhouse wrestlers, and they just show their opponents a world of hurt when they get into the ring with them. You do not women like this.
Tugs down at the hair and throws her. Very good comparisons here. She's going on a rampage here. It's just showing absolutely no respect for her opponent. Tossing her down by the hair. Irish whip. And going for more damage, more pain. Kitchen sink.
Both ladies in this matchup, they travel a long way to get here. Neither one wants to be a loser and make that long travel back home knowing that they fell in this matchup. Cece Moss, she would not let her ego take the blow of losing a match to somebody who she thinks is lesser to her.
That ego, that sort of will to win is what defines a wrestler. And I think either one's going to take a huge blow to their confidence losing at such a huge stage. We are a sold-out Cornwall here at Seaway Valley Wrestling. Thank goodness for all our fans watching us. Thank goodness for all our fans live here. And, you know, I hope we continue on these strings of amazing cards.
And just in, you know, a little side note for neither of these women wanting to win, I know that Chantal is live streaming this match on TikTok to all of her followers. So not just here at SVW, but there are plenty of people across the world watching Chantal here. And what a disappointment that would be for her to take the loss here.
Wait a minute, guys, 2 different feeds. Does that mean we get 2 different pays?
I was about to ask. You stole the words out of my mouth.
We've been around a long time, Ash. We're Kearney, just so you know.
They call me the postman because I'm taking a lot of envelopes home. Actually, that might be illegal.
Well, as long as nobody's walking off with my envelope, I think we're going to have an okay night.
Well, back to the match, going for a pin.
Chantal still just showing that resiliency that we've come to expect from her in all of her matches here at SVW.
Adam.
She may be a bit of a smaller competitor, but she is powerful, and this girl is resilient. She wants to be a good influence for all those girls out there and show them, hey, you know what? You can do it. You are great and you are powerful. And that's what Chantal really wants to tell her fans, I think.
Another great point too, Ash, is to overcome bullies. Do not let bullies put you down. Do not let bullies keep you from achieving your success.
They're going for a bear hug here. Oh! I should have waited a half a second. A DDT reversal off the bear hug. And Nash, whose advantage do you think it is right now at this point in the matchup? It's been a long, grueling one. Well, who's got a little bit of the advantage now?
I would have at one point said it was, let me just change that. I was about to say Cece, but I'm about to switch back to Chantal. Cece Moss dominating in the early goings of this match, but Chantal really showing her resiliency and her cardiovascular endurance, still being able to just pull out moves whenever you think she's down.
That's a lot of big words. You're confusing me here. Go for the pin!
And you saw Chantal burst with that big knee across the face of Moss, but I stress it so many times, guys, you got to follow up. You cannot give your opponent that opportunity to shake out the cobwebs, get their bearings. I mean, yeah, Chantal is taking a beating in this matchup, landed the big knockout strike. If she was just a little quicker, she could have had this put away.
The power of Cece Moss cannot be denied. Just slamming Chantal to the mat, just like she's nothing to her.
And you see that, a big loogie spat from Cece Moss. Ultimate disrespect and very unsanitary.
Especially in these COVID times. 6 feet, people. I realize that's kind of silly, but yes. Beautiful spear there by Chantal.
Goes for the pin!
And a kick out at 2.
And those surprise strikes, surprise flurries of offense there. Could be a deciding factor, could be out of the matchup, but she continues on, hasn't worn down her opponent enough to get the pinfall.
I guess Cece Moss has to be second-guessing her overconfidence, allowing Chantal the opportunity to hit that spear, but it's only a matter of Cece Moss learning from that mistake.
Oh, looks like Chantal was going for a crossbody there, but she was caught by Cece Moss.
Big, strong slam. Bad pin again. An overconfident pin. Just 2 hands. Come on, hook a leg.
Chantal is somehow managing to kick out of these. I'm telling you, if Cece Moss even hit me just once, I don't think I'd get up for 3 days.
Big risk. Will there be a big reward? Oh! No, ma'am.
Out the way.
No, ma'am. Not landing that whatsoever.
That's it. Catches a kick to the face in the armbar.
She taps. She taps.
Cece Moss. Chantal picking up the win. So over submission there over Cece Moss. What a great bout there, especially at the end. Chantal picking up the surprise victory.